My name's Brett Seiling. I'm an officer in the United States Air Force. So I've been in 28 years now, so we've lived East Coast, West Coast. And I think because we've moved around, we've been able to see the Steelers at, I think, last count 11 different cities, from Denver, Kansas City, Indianapolis, Detroit, Cleveland, Cincinnati, DC, Baltimore, Jacksonville, and Tampa, and London. We went to the game in London too. Well, I was born in '72, which is a good year for the Steelers. My dad got tickets when Three Rivers was built, 5 rows from the field, so those were always the primo tickets to get. I look at old pictures and it looked like I was outfitted from the store here in the stadium with just Steeler gear. And so this was the media guide in 1978. And it's just interesting to look in here. You can kind of see all the different articles that my dad would go through, and he'd keep track of all the different stats and who got cut in training camp and who was making the team. And so that's how I grew up, with just this kind of fandom, I'd say, in the house. And then speaking of the 70s, I had to get this. So when they were going to tear down Three Rivers, they were offering you to get a piece of the turf. And I just had to get a piece. I spent so much time in the stadium that I just thought it was appropriate to get a piece of that. We've got a whole stack of terrible towels, which I'm sure like everybody in this town does. This one, I don't even know how old it is. I've had it forever, and it's getting point now where I only break it out for big games. I've got other terrible towels, but this one, if it's playoffs or a big game, this one's definitely coming with me. The best game we went to was a divisional game in Indianapolis on the road to Super Bowl 40.
Here's the give to Jerome. He hesitates. The ball is fumbled. And the Colts pick it up. Look out.
Oh, my gosh.
Nick Harper has it. He's running. And Big Ben can't. He tackles him. He tackles him at the 43-yard line.
Well, I mean, just from Bettis' fumble, that turn to go in the end zone, and then the shoestring tackle, and then the missed field goal by Indy at the game. I mean, that was just, that whole thing was just surreal. We went to Super Bowl 43.
Santonio with a touchdown! Santonio Holmes! I don't know how he did it!
It was a great experience. We actually did a sports package where they had a breakfast before, and Tun Chilkin talked, and we got to answer questions, and they took pictures and they gave autographs. Kids have never lived in Pittsburgh, which you would never know. I mean, again, it's like black and gold is part of their wardrobe, and they consider this home because they're being Air Force kids moving around. They really don't have one place. But even though they've never lived here, they consider this, you know, when we say we're going home, everybody understands what we mean.